Welcome back to Saturday Social. Right, Joe, still debating, aren't they? They're still at it. On Monday, the 2024 Ballon d'Or ceremony is taking place in Paris to crown Europe's best player, which got us thinking for this next item.
Yeah, absolutely. We've done it in the past. We want to do it again. We're going to be predicting the next 3 Ballon d'Or winners, including this one. So the award ceremony is on Monday. Who do you think is going to win this year's award, 2024? You've both got your small magnet boards. Let's stick the face on that you think will be coming home with that golden ball trophy. You're going Vinny straight away, 2024, and you're going Vinny as well. An obvious one for you both?
I think there's an argument for Rodri as well. I think, you know, defensive midfielder probably not going to win it, but I do think Vinicius, he's lit it up as well. It's not just what he's achieved, the goals he's scored and stuff like that. It's just the way he's lit up the game. But Rodri would be very unlucky not to win it. I mean, he won the Euros as well, Rodri, and he was integral to that. So, but I think Vinny, if he gets it, I don't think you can argue either.
It's an interesting point that Robbie makes there, actually. Is it harder for Rodri to win it because of the position he plays? Being
it is. But for me, the way I look at football's a sport that's meant to be based mainly on attack, really. So it's always hard to give it to players that are more on the defensive side. And I like someone like Vinny, the fact that he plays with that sort of arrogance and style. I think that's a dying art in the game. Like, the players, we're not seeing that much. It's more tactical now. So that's why I've gone with Vinny, and that's why I do think it is harder for players like Rodri.
I agree. You don't really see as much sort of individual flair anymore, do you? It's very structured, the way teams want to build out. It's very tactical, whereas Vinny's like a throwback player almost, isn't it? You saw it midweek where he just picks the ball up. And
phenomenal player.
Not many other players in world football can do that. Pick the ball
and also like numbers as well. He's just on every aspect of his game. 24 goals, 11 assists last season, 13 goals, 8 assists already this season. He's just a phenomenal player, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you're both in total agreement. Let's go on to the next year. So this is next, the 2025. Well, interestingly, this year is the first time since 2003 that no Messi or Ronaldo have been nominated. That's how long they've been in the running. Which
let's have a look. Are you going to have an agreement?
Who have you gone with?
You both think Erling.
Wow.
So we were talking there about individual sort of talent and not just numbers and that. Do we think that the numbers just propel Haaland to that level then? They're so good.
The numbers, and I feel like he's starting to improve his all-round game, and I feel people are harsh on him, forgetting he is a striker. They expect him to play tiki-taka and get involved in everything. He's there to score goals, and he does that. And he's also scoring a different style of goals sometimes, but the numbers he's putting up, it's ridiculous. You can't ignore it.
Should he already have won a Ballon d'Or, do you think? There was that big debate, wasn't there?
I believe so, but, you know, the Ballon d'Or has always been controversial.
Yeah.
The fact that sometimes people who should win it don't win it.
He should have won it. He should have, when they won the treble. He should have won it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They won the treble, he scored goals. How did he not win it? You know what I mean? And like you said, it's just the numbers that he puts up are ridiculous. You know, how many hat-tricks this guy scored?
Yeah.
I mean, the only people who used to do that were Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah, it's only a matter of time, I think.
Do you think he'll break the goal-scoring record this season in the Premier League again?
I can see it.
Do you?
I can see
I can
it.
as well.
If he stays fit.
13 goals
13
already.
goals, also in 12 games. Absolutely outrageous.
Crazy.
How many do you think he'll end up on?
At least 35. At least
Ridiculous.
35.
Wow.
Yeah.
He comes off
The way
a lot of
he's
games as well,
going,
doesn't he?
you actually can't ignore it. The way he's going and the style of goals he scores, even the couple at West Ham were ridiculous. One of the I think the second goal, the touch he took to take it back.
That one he scored the other night. That was a karate thing, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Zlatan,
Honestly,
yeah,
like, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Where do you think, if he does, it obviously depends on longevity and how long he stays in the Premier League for, but where do you think you're talking about him in terms of Premier League greats, if he stays at Man City for a considerable period of time?
Well, if he stays here for a long time, he'll break the all-time
think he will?
scoring record.
Yeah.
I think he will.
He needs to go away. He needs to go away.
Obviously, we're talking about 2025. We've got to talk about Mbappe as well. Massive move to Real Madrid, 7 goals, 2 assists already. Whenever people talk about Haaland and Mbappe comes up, how close do you think he could be to being Ballon d'Or winner in the next few years?
I think he needs to do something special on the international stage, really, because at Real Madrid, they're accustomed to winning Champions League. So I don't think that's going to be enough to sort of give him that edge. And I feel like the shirt's very heavy. The Real Madrid shirt's very heavy, and I feel like you can already see, because there's loads of stars there, it's not the same as where he's the main guy at PSG. He's almost kind of just another attacker, because they've got exceptional
I
attackers.
think that's the thing that propels you to win a Ballon d'Or when you are at Real Madrid, because they're going to win loads of things. They've started the season brilliantly. They're the favourites probably for the Champions League as well. If he wins couple of those, you know what I mean? Then next minute, you know, he's propelled higher than, say, a Haaland.
He has to
when I think about it.
where it seems like he's having teething issues and they're almost having to find the way to suit his style. So, I don't know. I think, personally...
You say internationally, though, but isn't he more likely to do something internationally Mbappe this is than Haaland?
Yeah, but Haaland's numbers, he's not going to produce Haaland numbers.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because obviously now it's done seasonally rather than year on year. So it's Mbappe's first season, 2025, isn't it, that award? So it might take him a little bit of time to bed into the team, like Manny's saying. There's some other extremely high-level players already in there betting and
exceptional
killing
player.
Yeah,
However, sometimes it doesn't just click straight away.
That's fair enough. 2026 then. Here we go. Let's have a look at who you've got for 2026. Robbie, I've seen the magnet already. I was thinking to myself, Robbie, we haven't seen an Arsenal player on this board yet.
So you've got
Come on, right. Come on, Saka, man. The year when he rises.
So
when
2026 Ballon d'Or winner for you, Bukayo Saka.
Bukayo Saka.
By that point, he's left Arsenal.
He's not left Arsenal.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the point.
He's not left Arsenal. That's when Arsenal cooked, you know, and kicked fully into gear. And everybody recognises how good this guy is. 2026, Ballon d'Or winner, ladies and gentlemen, Bukayo Saka! Step
Matty,
up!
you're laughing there. Why are you laughing at Robbie?
I'm laughing because I think Saka's a great player. However, I can't see how much he's going to do to get to Ballon d'Or level. At Arsenal, I think going somewhere different maybe that might give him more of that independence and to be that main guy. Maybe. I'm not saying that he's...
And also... he might leave then?
I think there comes a time where players at good clubs like that aren't getting to that height start to go, well, I want to win something special.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm just being honest.
Robbie's hating this.
I'm just being honest. Kane had to do it. It might be like Kane.
You're comparing Arsenal with Tottenham.
I'm just saying that when players are outgrowing the club...
There. He won't have outgrown the club. He'll still be there. He could also have a World Cup medal as well, right? You thought about it. Leading England to win the World Cup and
whereas Lamine,
Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right.
Already got a European trophy in his pocket.
Yeah, let's talk about Lamine Yamal, 17 years of age. I mean,
so young.
Phenomenal talent.
And if managed correctly and not overworked, I think this guy will be a Ballon d'Or winner. Like, his ability and just the maturity on the ball, the fact that he's not scared to take on players, his delivery, some of the passes he's played this season alone, an assist that he's getting, if he's managed properly, he'll be up there.
Natural talent-wise, I cannot remember the last 17-year-old that was this good. Like, was Messi this good at 17? I'm not, like... It was, honestly... At 17, wasn't he? Honestly.
Yeah, Messi, what was he, 17 or 18?
I think he was 18, wasn't he? When he broke through and scored that goal that won out.
I mean, we could say with him he broke on the scene at 16.
60,
so
yeah.
Crazy, like, what he's doing. I mean, I saw that game the other night, that pass that he did. Like, to even have the maturity to think to do that at that age and the bravery.
I think it's strange.
He's an unbelievable player.
You don't see wingers actually picking out passes like that. Wingers aren't really known for trying to beat a player and cross it away.
You see this winger pick out passes like this.
But well, not at 17. At 17, he was not doing that, Rob.
But he's from a very young age, at 17, he was
playing left back, wasn't he?
not Yamal levels, but he, you know, his rise has been since.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
18, say, onwards, and you know, not just starring for Arsenal, but for England as well.
Yeah, no.
You know,
so we say the same for Yamal.
Very comparable.
Spain during the summer and clearly the best international team in the world at the moment.
It was also 16.
The new age ballers are playing like age isn't a thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're just going in and playing like they're in the playground.
Do you think he could be a multiple Ballon d'Or winner, Lamine Yamal? Because the level he's at 17 now, like in terms of where his ceiling could be.
It just depends on, like I said, how he's managed. Because if he's just playing game after game and his body's like feeling the effects of it, then he could struggle.
I think that's the thing people forget about Messi and Ronaldo, isn't it? They just were never consistently injured. Like those guys were so good and so consistently fit, whereas so many high-level talents have had injuries and dips in form.
Yeah. And nominate, I think, 8-time winner Messi, 5-time winner Ronaldo.
Yeah, nobody's ever going to be.
No one's going to be
Messi's level.
That level's incredible. But yeah, enjoy that. Let us know what you think at home about those selections. Bit of disagreement on the last one, but I like the disagreement in the debate. It's good.
I like the optimism.